Hey, it's Ophelia Chong back again for DoubleBlind magazine. Today we're going to talk about drying out your first harvest. So we're going to talk about two different types of dehydrators. One is a horizontal, one is a vertical. And I'm going to give you the pros and cons of both, and I'm going to demo both of them for you. The price, amazingly, is both the same for both of these. They're all around $60. You can find them online. This is my first dehydrator that I got. This one is a vertical where the heat comes to the top and it goes down to the bottom through each tray, like so. Because of that, the heat is going to be concentrated on top, and by the time it gets down here, it's going to be a little cooler. So whatever you have on top is going to cook. So if you're using this kind of dehydrator, I would put your largest mushrooms on top and your smallest baby ones down here. Also, I don't set it at the highest heat, which is about 160. I set it at about 115 because I would much rather do a slower dry than a high heat one and then damage my mushrooms. So you can put as many trays as you need on here, like Legos. It can stack up or stack down. Another reason why I switched dehydrators is that this doesn't have a timer. So I really had to be home to watch the dehydration, because if I didn't, everything would basically turn into mummified dust. So you don't want that. The length of time to dehydrate this one varies. It varies on the variety of mushroom you have, if you have large ones or small ones. So if you have very long, thin ones, it could be an hour. For the larger ones, it could be 4. But really with this one is keeping an eye on it and just going back and forth. So if you have the time, then this is the one for you. Try it out, but I'm sure you're probably going to have to be like me and upgrade. So that is the vertical dehydrator. Now let's talk about this one. This one you can get online, and basically what's really interesting is that they're both the same price. This is a horizontal, where this is vertical. So horizontal means the heat is coming this way. So you can stack up your trays. Since the heat is coming from the back, what I do is put the largest ones in the back and the smallest ones up the front. This pro to this one is that I can set the timer on it and I can walk away. What I do is I set it at 158 and then I set the timer for 2 hours, right? Because that's not enough time. Usually it takes about 4 hours, but at 2 hours, I can come back, check the smallest mushrooms and see if they're crack or dry, and I'll pull those out. And then I'll reset it again for another 2 hours and come back and check. But what's great about this is that I can leave the house or forget about it, because sometimes you're doing something and your mind wanders and you go, oh, damn it, everything's powder dry. So this one I can set a timer and just walk away. I would highly suggest any horizontal type dehydrator. There's many brands. This one I just got because it was cost effective for me. So you don't have access to a dehydrator. What are you going to do? Well, there's a simple method of using a sushi mat. What we have here is you put your sushi mat, you place your mushrooms on top, make sure they're all clean, and you can leave it in the direct sunlight because that will dry them a lot faster. This makes sure that it's not in a very high traffic area with animals. You don't want your cat walking by it. So basically you want to keep it clean in a good clean area on a countertop, maybe by your kitchen window, so it gets a lot of sun. And it'll take a few days to dry, but do not cover them because you want the moisture coming off. That's another low-tech way of doing it, and you just get a sushi mat at your local grocery store. There you have it, how to dehydrate your mushrooms. It's fun, it's easy, and you have 3 choices. If you need more information, go to doubleblindmag.com.